it's Ro. Welcome to another Nerdy Nummies. I got so many requests from you guys to make something else Minions related. I'm super excited because the Minion movie just came out on DVD and my whole family loves this movie. I think I'm gonna get it for my mom for Christmas. So like, shh, don't tell her. So today we are gonna be making banana cake pops that look like the little Minions because we all know that Minions love bananas. And at the end of the video, I'm gonna have some special guests on, so stay tuned. And now let's get started. The banana cake that we're making today is gonna be made from scratch. So first I'm gonna show you all of the different ingredients that we'll need, and then later I'll show you all of the different things you'll need to decorate. So the things you'll need to make this yummy banana cake will be 1 tub of vanilla frosting. This is about 16 ounces if you find it in the store. 2.5 cups of flour, 1 cup of sugar, 2/3 cup of buttermilk, 1/2 cup of butter, 1 tablespoon of baking soda, pinch of salt, 2 eggs, 3/4 cup brown sugar, and 4 ripe bananas, some baking spray, a mixing bowl, a potato masher, and a baking pan. This one is 9 by 13, and I've lined it with a piece of parchment paper at the bottom. All right, now let's put it all together. The first thing that we're gonna do is mash our bananas. The big question, do you peel your banana from the bottom or the top? I've always peeled it from the top. All right, so you're gonna peel all of the bananas, toss them in the bowl, and then you're gonna take your potato masher and mash them up, mash them up, mash them up. Bananas, bananas, bananas. All right, now we've got our mashed banana mush, and I'm just gonna set this off to the side. And now we're gonna mix together our dry ingredients into another bowl that I have right here. So you're gonna take your flour, pinch of salt, baking soda, our sugar, and brown sugar. Once you've got all of your dry ingredients in the bowl, we're gonna whisk them together until they're evenly combined. Now we are back to the banana mix. So we meet again, banana. And we're gonna be adding our butter. I've heated it up in the microwave so it's melted. You'll just wanna pour it in. Ooh. Then we're gonna pour in our buttermilk and our 2 eggs. Then you're gonna take a hand mixer and mix together until it's evenly combined. Now we've got the wet banana mixture over here. It kind of looks like pancake mix, and it smells so good. It smells like a fresh banana pancake. And then over here we've got our dry mix, and now we are gonna combine the dry mix into the wet banana mix. I like to do it in halves. So we're gonna pour half into the bowl and mix it up, and then when it's combined, then add the other half. Ooh, look at that. We now have our banana cake batter. It's all ready and it smells so good. If you guys like banana bread, you may love this recipe. It is so yummy. I love baking with fresh fruit. Yum, 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 yum. Bananas. Grease the pan first. We really don't want the cake to stick to any of the edges. Then you're gonna take a piece of parchment paper. I've cut it to be the size of the bottom of the pan. And 1 more spray. Now we're gonna pour in our cake batter. Our cake is ready to go. We're gonna bake the cake at 350 degrees for about 30 minutes. Just keep your eye on it. As soon as you can insert a little toothpick into the center and pull it out and have none of the crumbs stick to it, it's ready. Here, guys, let me clear off the counter. We got little crumbs. Let me just dust it off. Doop, 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 doop. Once our cake has baked and had plenty of time to cool, we are gonna crumb it into a big mixing bowl and add our frosting to make our cake pop mixture. It's really easy. What I like to do is take a sharp cutting knife and you just cut it into sections. So I like to cut it in half, right down the middle. Then we're just gonna pick up a few sections and then you can rub them together to make little crumbs in the bowl. And then you're gonna do this to all of the pieces. I've got the cake all crumbed. Now we're gonna add our frosting. I just scoop it in with a little spatula. Just put the whole thing in there. And if you like your cake pops less sweet, you can use cream cheese instead of frosting. But today I'm gonna be using frosting because this cake is like banana bread. It's not as sweet as other vanilla cakes, so it needs a little bit of sugar in here. Just finished mixing in all the frosting, and now we are gonna roll them into our little minions. Over here, I've got a cookie sheet lined with a piece of wax paper so that they won't stick. And you're just gonna take a little bit like this. Usually when I'm making cake pops, I just roll them into a round ball, but this time I'm gonna be making them a little bit oval shaped to look like Kevin. because Kevin's kind of the tall minion. So I'm gonna make a few that are tall. Then I'm gonna make a few that are medium height for Stuart. And then I'm gonna make a few that are more circular and smaller that look like Bob. Ew, look at him. He's little, just like Bob and me. Once you fill the tray, we're gonna pop these in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes. Remember, you'll want them chilled, but not frozen. And I'm gonna work on a second tray because I got a lot left over. Yum, 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 yum. While the Minion Pops are chilling, we are gonna gather all the things that we'll need to decorate. We've got blue candy melts, yellow candy melts, black sprinkles, black M&Ms, Smarties candy. We're gonna be using the white ones in these little sticks, black decorator icing, lollipop sticks, and some edible food writer pens. The first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna heat up our blue candy melts. I heated up my candy melts in this little fondue pot over here, and ooh, look at that, it is ready. But if you don't have one of these pots, don't worry, you can just heat them up in the microwave, no worries. And over here, our little cake pops have had plenty of time to chill, so now we're gonna take the little lollipop sticks, we're gonna dip into the candy melts just a little bit. It's gonna act as an adhesive, and then we're gonna place them at the end of our cake pops. And then we're gonna press them about halfway in. All of our cake pops are assembled with lollipop sticks, and now I'm gonna pop these into the refrigerator for about 30 minutes to set. The cake pops have set in the fridge, and now we are gonna dip them. I'm just gonna take one of these, and I'm gonna completely submerge it into the blue melts. You're just gonna dip straight down like this, let it touch the end of the lollipop stick, and then pull straight up. We're gonna let the excess drip off by going tap, 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 tap. And to get a very smooth finish, I'm gonna dip it one more time. Then we're gonna stick it over here into a piece of foam and let it dry. And we're gonna do this to the rest of our cake pops. Once the cake pops have set, now we are gonna dip them into yellow to look like the little minions' faces. And you're gonna dip it about 2/3 of the way down. And if it looks a little bit green, you can dip it again, do a second dip, and place it back over into the foam to dry. Our cake pops are all dipped to look like little minions, and now we are gonna add little black sprinkles to look like their hair. Bob is bald. Bob doesn't have any hair, so the small little pops we're gonna leave without any hair, and then the taller pops, the longest pops, that's Kevin, and he has hair right in the middle, so we're gonna put a bunch of sprinkles right in the middle. The medium pops are little Stuart, so we're gonna have their hair, the little sprinkles lay flat, parting down the middle. I'm gonna take some baking tweezers, pick up a little sprinkle like this, dip it into the candy melts, and stick it right on top of the pop. And you're just gonna place a whole bunch of them down to look like parted hair. Our little Minion Pops are starting to come together. They've got little hair, they've got their little denim overalls on the bottom, and now I've just scooped a little bit of blue candy melt into a plastic bag with a number 2 tip, and I'm just gonna draw a dividing line between the Minion's skin and his denim. Now we're gonna attach the little feet. I'm gonna take the black M&Ms, and on the side that has the M, that's the side you're gonna dip into the candy melt, and then you place it at the end of the pop right there. Oh my gosh, he's adorable. Look at that. And hold it for about 10 seconds for the candy melt to set. 1 banana, 2 banana, 3 banana, 4, 5 banana, 6 banana, 7 banana more. Now you're gonna do this to the rest of your cake pops. Now we are gonna decorate our eyes, and then we're gonna stick them onto our minions. So over here, I have sorted the Smarties, and I've got all the white Smarties, and then I have 3 edible food writer markers. I have brown, black, and green, and I'm first gonna decorate a few eyeballs to be Stuart's eyeballs. Stuart only has 1 eyeball, and he has 1 big brown eye. We're gonna color the iris brown. Then with the black pen, I'm gonna add a little bit of detail. I'm gonna put a little pupil. Now I'm gonna make some for Bob. So Bob has 1 green eye and then 1 brown eye, so I'm gonna color some of them brown, some of them green. And then for Kevin, he has 2 brown eyes. Got all of our little eyes decorated, and now it's time to stick them on our little Minion Pops. Over here, I've got some black decorating icing, and I put a number 3 tip at the end for a little bit more control. Just gonna place a little bit of decorator icing on the back. It's gonna act as an adhesive, and I'm just gonna put it right in the middle, because this one is Stuart. And then this is the fun part. To make it look like a goggle, I am gonna ice a little black decorator icing all the way around and draw the straps of the goggle going around. Last final step is I drew a little smile onto our minion. I switched the tip to a number 2 so it would be a finer point. And there you go, there's our little Stuart. And now you can make as many minions as you'd like. Ta-da! Here are the minion cake pops that we made today using a yummy from scratch banana cake recipe. I hope you guys love them. These are so good. I'm gonna be posting lots of pictures on Facebook, Tumblr, Instagram, and Twitter. And if you guys make these, please take a picture and send it to me. I love seeing your baking creations. I get a big kick out of it. It makes my day. This is a perfect little treat to snack on while you're watching the new Minions movie. It comes out on DVD and Blu-ray today. I am so excited. We've got Stuart, Kevin, and Bob. I love Bob. He's my favorite. Let me know in the comments below what your favorite Minion is. And if you have any other ideas for any other nifty nummies, please let me know. Leave me a comment down below and I will do my best to make it happen. And as promised, here are my special guests, my Knights in Shining Denim. Oh my gosh, you guys, I made pops to look like little minions. Bob, this one's you. Kevin, this one's you. And Stuart, this one's you. A big thank you to Universal Studios for teaming up with me to make this video possible and for sending my friends over, my Minion friends. Thanks again, you guys. Bye-bye. High five, high 3.